one of the other things that we found out is people were saying that, you know, people who are on the anti-gun side and the gun side never talk. No one reaches out because the gun people are like, oh, we don't want to talk to the people who are on the anti-gun side. They think we're bad. We think they want to take our guns. How difficult is it to bridge the divide, to have the conversation between that kid that's in the gang, or that kid who's violent, or that person who owns a gun?
Well, with regards to that kid, you know, in the inner city, for us as an organization, it's not that hard for us to have that conversation with that side of the spectrum, because the individuals that we hire are from the neighborhood, and we like to say that they were once infected themselves and they become the antidote. See, we believe in a lot of antidote being pushed in the neighborhood from individuals that they can relate to, that might have overcame the same barriers that they have, and we found it to be very, very, very effective, because a young man or a young lady or just anyone for nature is going to gravitate towards someone that they can relate to. And so that discussion with that side of the spectrum has been kind of easy for us. With regards to those, you know, on the gun side of things, so one thing about cure violence, you know, we don't look at things as a good or bad thing or a moral issue, or do you have guns or should you not have guns. Our whole thing, and it makes sense because a doctor is our founder, is that we're looking for solutions. You know, we don't want to keep talking about all the things that lead up to it or what. We want to find out what can we do right now to eradicate the gun violence without finding ourselves being in the middle and battling against the NRA or battling against those that don't want to keep their guns. You said talk to a young man or a young lady. Yes. Is one of the big elephants in the room, we talked a little bit about mental health, but is it men? So many of these cases, mass shootings, involve young men. Mm-hmm. And what is going on with young men that we should all know about, do better with? How do we reach our men? Well, once again, and I'm going to speak to my specific expertise, and mine would be with African American young men in the neighborhoods that I'm primarily service. And, you know, we're dealing with young men that don't have a father, don't have, and we've heard this, many of us in this room, that don't have the support system that they need. And in some cases, you know, the gang atmosphere becomes their support. And so, you know, we look at violence as learned behavior. So we're trying to change what they're learning. And so if they see a young man marching in the streets of Chicago, or either it's here in LA, who used to be, as I say, violent himself, and a young kid sees him out there and everyone in the neighborhood knows what he used to be about, and now you see him really sincere marching with a banner that says stop shooting, stop killing, we want that to be infectious in the reverse role, where the learned behavior is, the violent part of it is unlearned.